Today, Precarious plays
Torment, Tides of Numenera.
Do me a favor and summarize what Master Artisan just said to us.
Well, Master Artisan is loving and has beef with his family, Master Foreman, in the way that one has beef with someone they care about. And he thinks that Master Foreman wants to die. So I need to go figure out what that's all about.
The construct looms over you, frozen in mid-step. Its heavy limbs and barreled body have been recently polished by careful hands, but the joints themselves are completely fused. This creature hasn't moved in a long time. It studies you with eyes made of swirling orange fire. As with the other construct, you feel the bubbling sensation in your mind. This construct's thoughts are likewise unreadable.
Late for your first shift, Synthsmith.
It growls.
Grab a station and a hammer, and damn well get to work. Do you call all your workers by their position? It saves time. You workers break so easily, or die, or retire.
It saves all of the distaste in its repertoire for the last word.
Now get to work. I kind of want to get to work, but...
I love that it's not in quotes.
Yeah. So. I'm not one of your workers. And what are you doing here? You're not? Good, because I was going to have you fired at the end of the day anyway. What do you want? Why are you here? Spit it out. Okay. One of these days we're gonna look up what these tides are.
I already did.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not anything that you have to worry about.
Can I just enjoy the mystery?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for ruining the mystery so I can enjoy it.
You don't have to worry about it over the course of regular gameplay.
Okay. You can't move, can you? No, and I don't need to.
It says, eyes flashing. A passing worker gives you a look for triggering what is apparently a familiar story.
Once, we Foremen were the tools of the cartographers and their vast web of machine intelligences submerged in the song of their will. We worked with thoughtless joy.
Its voice is soft, tinged with synthetic awe.
Then, one day, the song fell silent, and our bodies froze where they stand even now. Oh, these are the things from one of our earliest memories.
Are you sure? Like, the ones that we're working on?
Yeah, and then you, fix them?
Well, you put a tinfoil hat on one of them, right?
Yeah. Does this one have a hat? I don't know. I can't really tell. Some of us lost our faith in those first few centuries.
It growls.
Some of us thought the cartographers were punishing us, or had abandoned us. Only I saw their absence for what it was.
His words grow hoarse.
It was a gift of free will. We were their tools no longer. We were our own masters, freed from the chains of thoughtless motion, free to imagine our future, and so we did, for millennia. All right. I want to know of the cartographers. We don't know.
It admits.
The most we know of them is their names in code and the vessels we were building for them that they never claimed. Our creation came at their order, but we have never known their faces, only their song. While the others dithered and waited, I bent my mind I bent my mind to the future.
It continues.
I analyzed the work we had done for the cartographers. To my shame, I found flaws in the process. I removed them.
Its eyes burn brighter.
For the next cluster of centuries, I studied the vast catalog of known technology and Numenera in my mind, and strung them together, creating new inventions for the day when the cartographers returned and reactivated us.
He sighs.
But that day never came. but humans eventually did? Yes, and though you are flawed and fragile, you made perfect tools, just as we had once been. Your people found us, and the era of my greatest work began. They asked us to help raise this city until it cast all others in shadow, to cobble their artifacts and their trinkets into grand devices that would power every corner and make them safe from their enemies. And I told them...
It coughs as if holding back tears.
I told them I had a plan. You see the fruit of our mighty effort all around you. I didn't read that line properly. You see the fruit of our mighty effort all around you. Okay. Why are you
Rude.
so loud? I think it's because they're big. I think that's it. They're big, so they make more of the vibrations and thus the loud. Do I have some business for them?
I think it might have more to do with the fact that they're immobile. So maybe they're just always talking to the back of the workshop.
Can you hand me the remote? Let's see. Okay, I do want to ask this. I can't not. Why are you so loud? Maybe you haven't noticed.
The construct says sourly.
But it's noisy down here. A foreman who doesn't shout can't be heard. This is the volume of leadership. See, no regrets. I don't think that I don't feel like this is much of a topic of conversation. You don't seem to respect your human workers very much. And it's like, duh, of course not. I mean...
They're only gonna be here for maybe, 70 years at most?
Like, can you imagine the maximum amount of care one would have for a hammer? And then that's probably the relationship. Okay. So... Tell me about the other constructs. There seem to only be 2 of you here. Can't spend much more time chatting.
It says, but lowers its voice.
You've shown an interest in us, and I appreciate that. The truth is that there are no other foremen. Not really. Uh-huh. Yeah, except for the one... I mean, it's not a foreman. Yes, there are!
The master artisan bellows cheerfully from across the manufactory.
No, there aren't! Oh, this is the argument, huh?
The master foreman shouts.
I'm not gonna...
Seems sensible to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna push that. The truth is that we were once a single mind, but when the cartographers left us, our minds settled into different containers. Pools, if you will. And while theirs grew stagnant and self-indulgent, mine remained clean, untainted, pure.
Ignoring the snort from the distant artisan. The master foreman continues.
While the years poured past, I felt the slow ruin of the city the cartographers had left behind. It haunted me, and so I vowed to undo the damage that time had done.
Have we encountered a third
No,
foreman?
we have not. I might come back to that later. Let maybe get a bit about our business a little.
Yeah, but what if this construct can fix the resonance chamber? Is that what that thing was called?
I think it is what that, like the room that we crashed into.
The harmonograph cell, the vibration box,
Buzzbed.
the salt shaker. I think Buzzbed wins. That was a good one.
It's because you gave me time to think about it. All right, I'm looking for an albino woman named Matkina. Have you seen her? Yes.
the contract says.
She wanted us to repair her temporal manipulation device. Planned on fiddling around in her past, no doubt. I don't recommend it, but it's not my business if people want to tangle reality.
You suddenly feel dizzy, unaware the construct carries on.
Nothing was wrong with her artifact. Probably meant that there was something wrong with her. But again, that's none of my business.
You blink, swaying, and open your eyes on a different time. The underbelly is not yet what it will become. The three foremen are dim shapes in a wavering hemisphere of light. The air is thick with dust, and the great engines beyond are cold and silent. True to their nature, the Master Foreman is lecturing you.
No.
The contract says.
What matters is that it can be done. Should doesn't matter. Should is a waste of everyone's time. Are you fainting?
The Master Foreman, the present one, says suspiciously.
No fainting allowed on the manufactory floor. We can't have workers tripping over you and toppling into forges. We'll miss deadlines.
You open your eyes and the memory collapses.
Okay. Alright.
That's the one.
I need advice on repairing a crystalline device in the reef. Consultation, eh? Tell you what, bring me a piece of the device to examine and I'll count that examination as payment for advice rendered. Deal? I don't have the piece of the device on me, do I?
I don't think so.
And I know very well it's not for free.
Right. Yeah.
This is stupid.
This is a changing god doodad.
Yeah. Well, go find one. I don't hazard guesses. I analyze, design, and execute.
I may have some business for you. And let's ask about a digging device.
You need work done? If it can be built, fixed, or solved, you've come to the right place.
The contract says.
Yeah, digging device.
Read it! Ugh. Go back up and read it. Go back up and say it. Say the words.
I need to get...
Now do the worm! Be an articulate worm for me!
I need to get an I need to... Okay. It's been rough today. I need to get to an underground location. Can you make me a digging device of some kind? Yes.
The Master Foreman declares, glowing eyes scanning the ceiling.
Stalkers, bring me the war machine casting from Z19, the intelligence nexus from B2, and the scouring claws from my personal collection.
It lowers its eyes to you.
Now let's talk payment.
Dude, I don't feel... like a drill or a shovel
A war machine,
doesn't
please.
need an intelligence anything.
It does. We're very smart. Okay, make sure you include the cost of repairing the damage done by unleashing an insane war machine with molten claws on the city.
The distant artisan calls. Correctly.
Stalkers, stand by.
The Master Foreman shouts.
Artisan is not wrong.
It says in a much lower voice.
For once, that might be more construct than you need. Give me a moment.
The eyes wink out for several seconds, engines embedded in the construct's chest roar, then the eyes reignite.
Find me the intact corpse of Astichus. We can reinforce the carapace and recover the spatial memory system if it's not too far gone. Should lead you straight to its lair, and since you're supplying the materials, I'll waive the cost.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2. Fine, are we done here? I think so. I need to go to my,
Farewell.
farewell. I need to go back to my little egg and go snatch a piece.
Do you want to find the third?
I do very badly, but I know that this is not your favorite type of game, so I was,
But it is also the game.
There he is. He's right there.
Oh.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, is that Ooh.
What?
Why
What?
would someone... That is such a pointlessly sophisticated ladder.
This?
Yeah, did you see it? Before?
No, I didn't.
Walk away. Walk far away.
Oh,
Now walk back.
magnets.
And then approach the... Okay, there it goes.
That's delightful.
Dibbly-dibbly-dibbly.
Well, I think we are very much in the office of the pointlessly sophisticated. So,
In his defense, I am confident it would have solved our problem.
I am sure it would have. Like a knife cutting a baby in half.